Oh, fuck off. All right, and welcome to the Surprisingly Sober podcast. That was a good intro because you were making fun of me. You were making fun of me. That's why it was a good intro, because if you listen to the last few podcasts, which you probably haven't.
Don't tell me what a good intro is. I know what a good intro is, and that was a good intro.
Yeah, that's what I just said, you fucking moron. Oh, my God. Okay, so this is Surprisingly Sober podcast where I'm the drunk one, surprisingly. Even though Taryn has drunk energy. That's Taryn. This is Trevor. And welcome to the shit show that is our lives. Yeah, we've been doing this for a bit now. We've got quite a bit of a catalog going on where we talk about stupid shit.
Yeah. I mean, what? It's been like 2 months now?
It has not been 2 months.
Isn't this episode 8?
I guess so.
Yeah.
But we had a few that we put out all at once.
Yeah, but I mean, it's been 2 months of us recording. We've been pretty consistent with the once a week recording. Yeah,
which we just finally got really good at scheduling. So, yeah, we're doing this and Surprisingly Music, where we review albums, which is a fun one. I really like that one. I really enjoy that one.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is also fun because it's unhealthy therapy session. We shoot the shit, talk about a lot of stuff. One thing I wanted to talk to you about, let me go pull it up. I have my notes here for something that I saw that I wanted to talk to you about. Gordon Ramsay. How do you feel about Gordon Ramsay?
I don't like him.
You don't like him? No. I liked him.
He's a talented chef, but he ruined cooking culture single-handedly.
He's kind of I'm kind of being turned off by how like he's on like TikTok now reviewing people's like TikToks.
Oh yeah. It's cooking. Really cringe in my opinion.
Well, guess what? He's taking his Gordon Ramsay burger from Las Vegas and opening one in London this December.
All right.
Okay. Gordon Ramsay burger. What do they have there? They have burgers. They have a lobster shrimp burger that's $56.
Yeah.
They have a spicy Hell's Kitchen burger that's $33. It's got like a jalapeno aioli on it.
Yeah.
Which sounds good. Those are expensive though.
Dude, so I've ate at one of his burger places, and it's literally like just a piece of meatloaf between buns. Like it's like thick. I don't like that.
Okay. But here is why I saw this in the news. So Gordon Ramsay burger in London is going to be serving a burger that's a beef patty, a seared Wagyu sirloin, pecorino cheese, and fresh black truffles.
And it's going to be, let me guess, $150.
$106. Fries sold separately. The fries are sold separately.
Hold on. Read me the list again.
Of what?
The ingredients.
Beef patty.
Okay.
A seared
probably
Wagyu.
Like a 60-40 beef patty. Probably costs about $4.
Seared Wagyu sirloin.
All right. How much does it say?
It did not say how much.
Okay.
Like what size. Pecorino cheese, which I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
I don't know either. I'm dumb.
And then fresh black truffles. $106. Fries sold separately. I just want to put that out there. You can go get fucking fries.
You can drop over $100 and you don't get fries.
Yes.
That is the most. I mean, he's smart for putting it on the menu because it does not cost that much to make. Sure, the black truffle's gonna make it a bit like expensive to make. But other than that, like the Wagyu, I'm going to assume it's probably about an ounce on the burger. It's probably like just like really thinly sliced. Because that'd
it's just seared.
Yeah, that it'd be the only way. If like you actually had like a piece of Wagyu, it wouldn't really work that well. Sure, it's tender, but still just wouldn't work well for a burger. So I'm guessing it's thinly sliced and then like seared really high heat. Probably just one side. The cheese, probably about an ounce, so really doesn't matter how much it costs. Black truffle, probably less than an ounce. It's so overpowering. But the thing I hate about black truffle is when you eat black truffle, that's all you taste.
Exactly. That's why I don't like truffle. Like I think you got like some sort of truffle oil once and you cooked with it. That was all you could taste.
Yeah, it just eats up the flavor profile, and it's
like it wasn't bad what you made, but like that was very noticeable, and you used very little. So using a lot of it, you're like that's all. That's like stinky cheese.
Yeah. So it's definitely a burger for people who are just looking to show off that they have wealth, and yeah it's gonna taste good, but it's not going to be like that good.
I drove here in my rented Lamborghini.
I spent $300 so I could drive to this restaurant for one day.
For an Instagram post.
Yeah. Dude, people who rent high-end cars just for their Instagram posts are the cringiest humans alive. Can we talk about that? Pretending you're wealthy on Instagram.
Yeah. Which I think is most influencers.
We could easily pull it off if we wanted to. Yeah. We could easily look.
You could, because you own all the clothes.
Doesn't matter.
You own them.
You could pull it off. Just because you could, like, be all about that, like man's man, I wear, like, Americana workwear clothes kind of vibe. Like, you could easily just, like, pretend like you're wealthy and you just are, like, really into working with your hands and, you know, make up some bullshit backstory about, like, you started your first shop when you were 16, you know, you just always been, like...
But I feel like those guys get called out.
Nah, man, people get away with that shit.
Yeah, but they never get, like, to the big time because they know as soon as they get to be, you know, superstar level famous that they get called out. And they're like, you didn't start this. I've known you. I knew you when you were 22 working at some shit place.
So there's this one page I follow. I don't want to call him out because I like his content, but I hate him as a person. I'll show you his page after the podcast.
Just call him out.
No, I don't want to.
Who's listening?
I appreciate him. I don't know. Maybe someone will be like, wait, I know that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Or even I follow that guy. But anyway, he's always posting about how, oh, just surround yourself with influential people. I work 7 days a week, 10 hours a day to achieve my dream. I love every day I work. And then he'll be posting pictures of, like, Ferraris and his new Porsche and all his Saint Laurent stuff. He refuses to say. And I'm like, I don't buy it for 1 second. You literally take a snapshot of a cool moment once a month.
Well, and like I follow a lot of travel influencers, which are always women for some reason. Like, I don't really see a whole lot of guys out there.
Yeah.
It's always like the women, like, with a great...
Wait,
like,
you follow them?
Yeah, I follow them in my van. But they, like, it's always like the backdrop of some beautiful, like, nature thing that they've hiked to, and then like their boyfriend taking their... Which, let's be honest, if you're the boyfriend taking pictures of your girlfriend's for her Instagram page, it's basically the same as OnlyFans.
No.
Yes, it is, because...
At least she's not naked.
But it's because she's pretty.
Oh, yeah.
That's why she has an Instagram page. I'm sorry. Instagram is literally just about beauty. That's what is it about? So, you have something more going there?
So, blown up.
Just blown up like you thought you should? Are you circumcised?
Because I don't come from the hood.
Bo Burnham reference in the first few minutes. We're going to edit that out. Okay.
Because she's the one I'm jerking with. Anyway, I was talking to... I'm just going to start calling her M. She doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, but that's not her real name, so...
I mean, it's what's on her name tag at work.
Yeah, but people can think...
M.
I was going to say the letter, you fucking... like M. From James Bond.
Anyway, so isn't that Moriarty? Isn't that, like, what it's, like, kind of hinting at, but it doesn't directly say?
No, it's a code letter.
Oh.
They're all given code letters.
Someone's name is Moriarty, other than Sherlock, and it always pissed me off.
I feel like I know that too, and I can't think of it.
Because, like, it's definitely alluding to it, like it's the Moriarty. But anyway, so M, I was telling her that she should, to promote her...
OnlyFans?
No. Promote her jewelry selling business. She was, like, asking for ideas of how I think she should do it. And I was like, well, you're cute, you're funny, you're pretty game savvy, like video game savvy. Just start streaming. Just be a stream. And she was like, I'm on the road, like, 4 days out of the week. Like, there's no way I would be able to do it. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'll get a wig, pretend to be you on your off days, and stream.
You have to shave.
Yeah, I know. And I'd have to get a wig.
And you really have to talk with your head voice. Like, way up here. I don't know.
She's pretty, like, low in the register.
Yeah, but for a girl.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, a person.
Anatomical girl.
Are you allowed to say that?
Yeah.
So even if they identify as non-binary.
Anatomically female.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as someone with a vagine.
And bobs.
And bobs.
Small bobs.
Yes.
I like my women A to B.
Like their grades? Like,
Yeah.
oh God. Okay, we went down a dark hole.
Actually, I dated a lot of dumb people.
Yeah, you did. Most of them.
Okay, no. I've gone on dates with a lot of dumb
I would
people.
say all of the girls that you've dated since you and I have lived together have been dumb, except for M.
Yeah.
She's the only smart one,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
she's the one that got away turd.
So, yeah, I was telling her she should start streaming. And then she was like, yeah, but how would they were like, how would that like help my shop though? Because it would just be a bunch of sweaty virgin guys. Like, they don't want to buy custom made jewelry.
But it's the Belle Delphine thing.
Yeah,
They
no,
will if they think they have a chance with you.
Yeah, but then I was like, oh, well, you could just start a Patreon and then get money that way.
Exactly. No, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Dude, they would make a killing.
Yes, M would.
Yeah. I know that it's...
I'm just gonna call her by your name because I'm so bad. Like, I care about the gender pronoun thing. It's so hard to remember to do it.
It's hard when it's not he, she. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, I have all the respect in the world for it, but it's just like sometimes they, them doesn't work for the conversation.
And it's just it's been what the last let's just say 4 years where this has been like something that you've got to do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's new.
It's new, and we went,
It's new.
20
it's
years.
fresh.
Yeah, we went 22 years.
I saw a post that really defined it well.
Give us some
That
slack.
millennials aren't inventing new genders. We're just creating names for the ones that you shamed for the past like few decades.
Yeah.
They're finally just getting titles.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah, that'd be
I would say
like
that's
if
fair.
for whatever reason we discriminated against cars for so long, and now people would be complaining, oh my God, is it a Ford? Is it a Chevy? Is it a Porsche? Like, what is it? Why do they have so many names now? It used to just be car or truck. What the hell?
Well, okay.
Why do we need more?
That is fair because they have like the crossover, the SUV, the mid-size crossover. It's like that is fair. So I get that. That is actually a very appropriate car metaphor, which I think leads into the next subject that I wanted to talk about. Car metaphors.
Okay.
And the dehumanization of dating apps. Because I've talked about this with you before, and you said something earlier this week that made me want to talk about it. But going through dating apps is like, because I'm a car guy, I like cars. Going through dating apps is like going through Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace looking at cars. Like, yeah, I would drive that car. I drive that car. Fuck that sea donkey. I drive that car. I drive that car. And you said something earlier this week how you were talking about you might pull the trigger and delete all the apps. Because I just deleted all the apps. I know we've talked about it in previous episodes about dating online. I deleted all the apps, and it's been a week. It'll be a week tomorrow. So Sunday. And because it's Saturday right now when we're recording this.
Oh, I lost. Fuck. I said you were going to
you said
download them by Thursday.
And guess what? I haven't. I thought about it.
But I said Thursday because you're going to spend all day with your mom and then realize how much you hate your life.
And then I couldn't, so yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of didn't lose because
Oh,
that
shut
didn't
up.
happen.
Your reasoning...
He was a good boy and stayed home for Thanksgiving following Governor K. Brown's orders.
Well, that's not why, but...
Yeah, I know.
I had someone at work test positive for COVID the day before Thanksgiving, and I couldn't get tested until after Thanksgiving. So.
Did you get tested?
No, I couldn't because all the testing things are so full because everyone's traveling.
That's insane. But shouldn't everyone be done traveling now?
I don't know, man. I have no fucking clue. I was going to go get tested, but I'm not waking up at 5 a.m. to go wait in line for 3 hours to then go to work to wait 3 days for a test results.
Yeah, true.
And they're not requiring it at work. That's a whole other thing.
You're
I'm
alt-left workplace? Or alt-right, yeah.
Alt-right. I'm the most left person there. I said something about Trump today at work. What did I say? Oh, fuck. Somebody mentioned something about our current president having or holding a beauty pageant like years ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, was it with Jeffrey Epstein? And everyone laughed except for one of my coworkers who's pretty far right. Yeah, that guy, fat fuck.
Yeah, fat fuck.
He goes,
hot daughter.
Then he says something about Hunter Biden. And I was like,
oh, you mean the guy who's not running for president and didn't get elected president?
Yeah, the guy who, like, I don't want to get into that. I don't know enough about the Hunter Biden situation. I know that it's been debunked from what I can understand.
Yeah, I know.
But people are holding on to it.
I don't understand why people care so much about it. Like, the dude went out and got a job that had zero connections to politics in his dad's campaign. You know, he could have just done what Ivanka and Eric and Donald Jr. done and just get jobs that their dad gave to them in the White House. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Why not just put them on tax dollar payroll?
Yeah. No, it's fucking crazy. It's crazy. Do you want to hit the thing real quick, and then we'll restart it? So let's get back to dating apps. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
I feel like I do not find anything wrong with dating apps. I don't think that there's anything wrong with them. I do think that the way that they've been watered down and used, they're dehumanizing. We just look at, like, honestly, the girl has to be really attractive for you to go through her profile.
Yeah, and then
you make a decision.
And I like to be picky just because I feel like you should be. You
are picky. I've seen you do it. You're way pickier than I am.
But I feel like you should be.
Yes, you should be, but your first reaction is based on looks.
Yeah.
Your first reaction is based on looks.
I mean, but that even reigns true just in life. I'm not going to walk up to a girl at a bar and, like, risk embarrassing myself for a fucking 6, you know? I'm walking up to the 8. I'm going to try and fucking flop my dick on the table and be like, yo, you want to gargle down on this tonight?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you could, like, make a connection with someone that makes them more attractive in your eyes. Let's be honest. You can do that. I feel like that is a thing.
Yeah. Oh, no, but still, like, you're still going off of looks initially.
Yes. And I feel like sometimes people don't know how to take pictures. I'd say most girls know how to take pictures.
Most girls cheat the fucking camera.
Oh,
hard.
Oh, 100%.
Dude, I was watching this one video on Instagram Reality where this girl was, like, accused a bunch of using, like, Facetune and filters and stuff to make herself more attractive. So she did a video to show that she was real, like, on live stream, and the camera glitched and, like, her chin, like, moved and, like, got rounded for, like, half a second, then went back to, like, nice and pointed.
Ugh.
And it was just like, wow, yep, definitely the real you.
I don't want to sound like one of those, like, incels, Like, oh, these women are fucking whores. Yeah, like, but it's just like, look, to be honest, like, like Hinge, our favorite dating app.
Yeah.
You get likes, and a lot of the time I would just be like, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we're all guilty of it. So, everyone on a dating app is guilty of it.
Here's what kind of is getting me away from it. A few things. One, how picky I am, but I'll bring it back to that in a minute because this next one is the more true part. People love my profile. I have a fun profile.
Your profile, so you got banned from Tinder.
I got banned from Tinder for my profile.
Yeah, because your profile has a lot of, it's edited.
Yeah.
Not the pictures themselves, but you have words, you have captions in the picture.
And also, I don't do filters, but I do a lot of, like, color correction and, like, stuff like that to make it look perfect. Which
you and I both do that to stuff. Yeah. Like the camera that we're using to shoot this is like, I got it so I could take photos of going places on my motorcycle and whatnot. Like, we're into that. That's what you should do. Yeah. Not filters. Filters are bullshit.
Yeah. But anyway, so they're very professional looking pictures. They have silly captions on them that are like a choose your fighter format. So I'll be wearing, like, clothes that I normally wear on a day-to-day basis.
Fucking brilliant. I love it.
And it'll be like default, and it'll be, like, oh, I'm a comedian, I'm a cook, I'm this and that, and then the next
witty captions.
Yeah, and then the next one is it's like the Doge meme, like where it just has like the words all over it.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
And then Rockstar, and it'll be like, oh, I only know 4 chords, which I don't even know that many. I'll write a song about you. I hate Trump, etc., etc. And it has all these different ones, and people love it. People right swipe on me a decent amount of time, and they're like, oh my god, I love your profile. You're doing such a great job. It's so funny. Oh, thanks. You know, I had a lot of fun making it. Then I'll like try and start a conversation, and just nothing.
Can I interject one thing?
They literally just want to tell me that I have a good profile.
Can I interject one thing?
No. Yes.
If I was a woman, the amount of time that you put into your profile would be a huge red flag. It's a huge red flag, dude. You're single. You have way too much time on your hands. And you're way too desperate. I love it. I love it. I love your profile. It is so fucking fun. And that is who you are as a person.
If you get back, your profile needs to be like something you'd expect in a Bill Murray music video.
Oh yeah, which Bill Murray we need to talk about at some point in this
I feel like
podcast.
we've talked about him like 3 times now.
No, Bill. I don't remember we've talked about Bill Murray at all because I'm just now getting into him in like the last few days.
I've brought him up on a couple of the music podcasts.
Yeah, so Bill Murray. We're not talking about the actor. We're talking about Bilmuri.
Bill Murray.
Yeah,
it's like enunciated a different way. He could have picked a completely different band name and it would have been great.
Yeah. So Bill Murray. What's this guy's name?
Johnny Frank.
Johnny Frank from Attack Attack.
Yep.
Okay, I don't know anything about any of this stuff. I'm just now getting into it. Crapcore? Crabcore. That's better than crapcore.
Because you know the music videos where they're super low to the ground?
They look like crabs?
Yeah, they look like crabs.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
Johnny Frank Attack Attack.
No,
Bill
okay,
Murray.
but you wanted because he's a meme lord.
Yeah,
to be honest, he's a meme lord.
Fucking great. His deep fried
memes. I don't think I'm gonna come back for a while. You know? I think it'll be like next year. Remember? Can we talk about the time where you like
took a hiatus?
October. You said I'm not gonna have sex with anyone until January.
Yeah,
and you fucking did it.
Yeah.
How was that?
I'm not gonna lie, like
your hand hurt afterwards.
No, dude, like just the amount I was constantly dating and going after dating and everything, like it was kind of mentally exhausting.
And that's exactly why I quit.
And it was like a nice refreshment to stop, because even if I wasn't getting any, like I would get dates from time to time.
Yeah, because you're a very extroverted person.
Yeah. So
you go out, which makes me cringe so much when we go out to places and we're standing at the cash register, how much you talk to the people. It bothers me so much. They're like, oh, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing great. And how are you doing today? You having a great day? Are you lovely? You're lovely. How do those jeans fit? That's you. And I hate it so goddamn much. It makes me cringe. But anyway.
But it works.
Honestly, it does. I've seen the fucking people. I've seen the girls that you pull in. And it works. I mean, not to toot your horn for you, but...
Yeah, I usually toot it myself.
Yeah, well, during the quarantine, yeah. We're all tooting our own horns.
I mean, I've dated a fair amount during quarantine, but we're good people who don't go out and do stuff and socialize during quarantine.
Like we did before.
Yeah. But I'm not looking at his dick, I promise. For those watching the podcast.
If you want to, you can.
And what was my first point?
The chicks will compliment your profile and then never message you again.
Yeah, then they just want to tell me I have a good profile, and it's like kind of annoying because like I'll try to make conversation and they're just like, don't care.
Here's the problem: is I think other guys ruin it for the I don't want to say the rest of us, but I think some guys ruin it because let's be honest, girls, all the way down to 4s and 5s. Are getting 4s and 5s out of 10s. Like, let's be honest. I keep saying that. That's what we're going to call this podcast.
The way I look at it is mathematically. I'm super into math. We live on a normal distribution. 67% of the population are 4, 5s, and 6s.
Okay.
And then 95% of the population is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 99% of the population is 2 through 8. The rest are the absurdly standout people where you're either, oh, shit, or just like, oh, shit.
So they're either sea donkeys or mermaids.
Yeah, like a 2 and a 1 are super fucking rare where you're just never going to see them. They stay home.
They don't go out.
They know that they shouldn't go out.
They're kept locked up
and
in
then
caves.
like 9s and 10s are what you see where it's like your head fucking snaps around when they walk by. You're like, you exist?
You're real?
Yeah.
And they live in Hollywood.
So when we say someone's a 5, that means they're an average looking person. I hate it when people think, oh, 5, that's bad. No, it means you're in the middle of the road. You're doing good. Mm-hmm. You could have some work done to make you look more attractive. You could probably get up to a 6 or 7.
I don't want to say have work done. I don't think surgery. I
don't mean like that. I mean like you could get
effort.
Let's
say effort because work done sounds like I need surgery, which I don't think people need to do that.
Because what I mean work done is having a more attractive person come into your life and get some work done.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Because most people don't get more attractive until they have some beautiful angel come into their life and be like, if you dressed like this and did your hair like this.
What is this, the Princess Diaries?
Yes, and groomed you like this.
Okay, and I guess life is like the Princess Diaries.
Yes.
Are you Anne Hathaway or are you the...
I'm Anne Hathaway and I would finger myself all the time.
That's fair.
But no, I mean like, what goes into being attractive? Your clothes... Your
grooming,
your grooming, your muscle to fat ratio, just fitness level, and that's about it. And then like your level of wealth and how you show it, but that's something completely different.
Well, you could show that in fashion.
Yeah. But like pretty much other than wealth, those 3 things, and like those 3 things are what's the difference between like a 4 and like a 7.
Yeah.
In my opinion, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like
a 4 that really takes good care of themselves, they're attractive.
And like I said today at work, it's so funny that I said this today at work, is that a 4 becomes a 6 if they have bangs. Bangs automatically add you 2 points, no matter what. I love bangs. And then with a beard, I think it's the same way. I think beard gives you 2 points.
Either gives or takes 2 points. Like, it's definitely like...
Oh, like yours... So your scruff gives you 2 points. My beard, I feel like, gives me 2 points. But if you grow something patchy, that takes away 2 points.
Well, no, what I'm saying is like a girl who just isn't into beards. So, like...
Well, there are guys who aren't into bangs.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So...
Those guys are assholes.
The dudes you want to bang, it adds 2 points if they have a beard.
Wait, what?
Like when you're looking at a dude, it adds 2 points.
Wait, I'm so confused. Am I banging dudes or am I banging women?
You're banging dudes. Now.
Okay, I guess I'm sorry. I guess I need to go join.
You're walking down the street, you see a guy clean shaven, and you're like 5, and then suddenly he grows a beard, and you're like 7.
I was literally offered over $100 today to shave my beard.
Why aren't you taking it? I would take it.
I haven't shaved my beard since I was 18.
I would take it.
I've not been clean shaven. I've not been clean shaven since I was 18.
That's crazy.
Is it?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, I clean shave every once in a while just out of boredom.
But you look good with this scruff.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, I'm down to a 1 clipper right now, which this is what a 1 clipper looks like.
I've gone down from where I normally keep it.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot more maintained and it looks a lot better.
Yeah, but I do notice because of my blonde hair that the little stragglies stick out, like they stand out a lot more.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because like I've looked at people who have like dark beards, and like it looks so fucking well formed.
Yeah.
And then I like look at it closer. I'm like, no, it looks exactly like my beard. It just blends all in together better.
Yeah.
So fuck blonde beards. Actually, I think they look better.
Like Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth is a fucking god.
Yeah, literally.
Literally, Ann Perkins. Dating apps, they're shit.
But yeah, so
I'm
anyway,
just
so
kidding.
scrolling through their profiles, this is another thing I hate about dating apps and dig against our favorite dating app, Hinge, is I scroll down and usually right after the first pictures, they're like about me. 26, I live in, Portland.
I know where you're going with
This
this.
is my
and
job.
It's not a dig against Hinge. It's a dig against the people.
But yeah, I
know where you're
scroll
going.
down and it's like Christian conservative. And I'm like, let's swipe. Get that shit out of here.
I thought you were going with they never give you anything to respond to.
That's my next point.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll get there.
But no, like, I hate being that guy who just, like, judges people based on their politics and religion. But
With how divided it is,
yeah, it's like, I don't want to get into this.
I also don't want to get in with somebody who's super left.
My coworker, Jefe.
El Jefe?
Yeah, El Jefe. The Cubano truck.
That was a nasty burp. I felt like I was going to pook.
He is Christian. He's a church-going Christian.
Who goes to church?
I don't know, man. And, like, he completely gets my, like, stand and viewpoint. He doesn't agree with it, but he, like, respects it and is, like, yeah, I get where you're coming from, kind of, like, view on it.
Oh, so he's a good person.
Yeah. Oh, he's super left, as Christians should be.
Yeah, Jesus was.
Yeah, Jesus is the biggest libtard cuck in the history of mankind. Share with people, help the poor and the sick. He helped some hookers or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they were prostitutes.
Same fucking
Yeah,
thing.
it is.
Sex workers.
Yeah.
Sorry, sex workers.
But anyway, so
Which I'm pro-sex.
yeah. I mean, I always hate it when people think I'm a bad person because I don't want to date a sex worker of any variety. And it's like some of my closest friends are sex workers that I talk to.
Oh, yeah.
Like I have a few friends that are sex workers and like I don't have a problem with them. I just only want to fuck them.
Oh, wow. Everyone else does too, apparently.
Yeah.
That's and back to what we talked about last episode with the OnlyFans thing. Like, if there's a market
that's
out
a sex
there,
worker.
if there's a market out there, sell it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have any problem with it. I just don't want to date it.
Yeah. I mean, like what's something else you don't want to date that is not sex worker related? Just to
Not
kind of
sex worker related.
just to show we're not inherently bad people who discriminate against sex workers. What else do we discriminate against in the dating, Trevor?
Like something specific.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
I don't know. Like,
I know. Really putting us
Like,
on
what's
the
a big
spot right now.
red flag? Is like something
Being
that I just.
conservative.
Yeah, honestly, like being conservative, being too left.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I don't know. I've dated some far left.
Yes, you have. And so this one that I'm about to say is literally just because of the last like few girls that I've dated.
Yeah.
I don't want to date a girl with short hair.
See, with you and Bangs, pixie cuts add like 3 points for me.
No. So not pixie cuts. Like the girls who shave, like they shave their head. Like to where they look like they have like a boy, like your stereotypical man haircut.
Who the fuck did you date that had hair like that?
Okay, well, first my last girlfriend got it cut shorter than a pixie cut. She did.
Yeah,
I had photos to prove it.
I guess, yeah.
And then there was a girl before her when I was on the East Coast that had it like same length, and I'm like, I want to.
I thought you meant like buzzed.
No. Well, yeah, that's that. No, is a no go.
Wyoming, tattooed Wyoming.
I never met her.
She buzzed like twice now since we've broken up.
Is that the one that got the teardrop tattoo?
No, it's a heart.
Oh, it's a heart. Whatever, same thing. She probably killed someone, so you better watch out.
Yeah. Like, I gotta say, though, the tattoos she has, because she had my haircut while we were dating, like a bit shorter on the sides than me, but she had like roses like along here, and it looked fucking dope.
I think that looks cool, but that's
Yeah.
like something that you're gonna have short hair forever.
No, I mean she could grow it out and just like not have it visible.
But then what's the point of the tattoo?
She has a ton of tattoos. Her ex was a tattoo artist, the guy she dated before me.
So just get drunk and do tattoos?
No, she would just get free tattoos.
So so we're talking about red flags for things that we don't want to date.
Face tattoos. Is that a red flag?
You should probably hit the button. Oh yeah, we got listen. So anyway,
Stop the clock.
green flags for things that I would actually like probably give, like I'd probably have more leniency with like red flags. So
Yeah.
bartender and teacher are like my two professions where I, for some reason, like if someone says they're a bartender, I'm like, oh yeah. If someone says they're a teacher, I'm like, oh yeah.
Dude, teacher gets me too. But
I don't know why.
Bartender,
What is it?
I don't know. They're an authority figure.
Is it because they're a teacher and we just want to walk into their classroom one day and be like, I used to be you fuckers, but I'm fucking the teacher.
I would never go to the school. I'm not allowed to.
Oh, fuck. I was going to make that joke before you said it. You are allowed to go to schools, right, Terry?
Yes, I am allowed to go to school.
He's
With
gotta
the,
put
with the
that on
school's
record.
permission. I can't just walk in there.
Well, nowadays with school shooters, yeah.
Well, no, I mean, just even like as a male adult, like you can't just walk into a school. I could shave and probably walk into a high school.
Yeah. I feel like you and I both could.
Yeah, I feel like I'll need to have like my hair like less mature. I guess.
Hello, fellow kids.
Like I feel like if I had a different haircut, I could
Just
easily
wear a
pull
hat.
it off. Yeah, but then schools are super anti-hat because if you wear a hat, you're probably in a gang. That's how schools look at it. If your shoulders are visible, you're a prostitute. If you wear a hat, you're in a gang.
That was
End of
when
story.
we went to school fucking 6 years
Dude,
ago.
I fucking hated that bullshit,
7 years ago.
dude.
8 years ago.
We're fucking old. 7 years ago.
7, 8 years ago when we went to school, those were the rules.
Yeah.
Now I feel like everyone can kind of do what they want.
I don't know. I'm on r/teenagers law, and it seems like it's the same.
Why?
They are funny. They are some funny fucking kids.
I gotta say, the new memes coming out of the Gen Zers are pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, Gen Zers are funny.
It's also weird to think that someone born in 2002 is 18 now.
I've fucked several people now born in the 2000s, and it's a problem.
That's not something that I would be proud of if I were you.
I'm not saying I'm proud.
Alrighty then.
I'm saying my dick is proud.
The dating apps are horrible.
Yeah. But no, green flags. I feel like we should go on the opposite end of the spectrum and talk about green flags. Shit that makes us want to date women.
Can I just say this one thing real quick?
No.
It's like, I see all the pictures of you hiking. I'm glad you went on 2 hikes over the course of 1 year and took 30,000 photos.
But stop pretending like you're a hiker.
Yeah. Like, come on. And if that's, girls' profiles are so good because they know how to take photos, and
Yeah.
then they're the ones who
See-
they're selling. Like they're not buying, or I don't know how I'm trying to phrase this. It's a girls' market. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
The guys are flocking to them. They're being overrun, and which is what I was trying to say earlier, is that they may message you and say you have a great profile. I think you're so funny. But by the time you reply, they've gotten 30 other guys.
Yeah, they've probably... A lot of it is probably they just don't see my message.
Because on Hinge, you don't have to...
It's a separate category.
Oh, that's
if
true.
You've
It is.
matched versus if they're just answering your prompts.
That is true.
Yeah.
But they probably also matched with several.
Oh yeah.
several
So someone I know. Before we get to green flags, let's talk about one last red flag.
Yeah, one last red flag.
She just literally spams right through Tinder and Bumble. And
Oh, she's taking the guy perspective with it.
well, no, because she just memes them hard. Her whole profile is like guys sending her horrible shit.
You told me about this, and she posts it on Instagram.
And she says like Hinge is the worst dating app, and like I kind of thought about why she would think that. I'm like, why would she think that? Oh, it's because she can't spam right. Because it's for dating, not for
She'd have
flirting.
to pay for it.
Yeah, she would have to
Yeah,
pay to spam right.
Hinge the whole thing is I've seen the
limits
commercials.
your options.
Well, the commercials
good.
literally say an app to be deleted.
Yeah.
They want you to delete it. They don't want you to delete it, but that's how they get you in.
Yeah.
Today's episode is sponsored by Hinge.
I love Hinge. I think it's the best of the
I gotta
dating
say, it was the one that I was actually considering not deleting because it was, you get 5 likes a day and 1 rose. So you could be very methodical and but it got to the point where I was literally like getting through all the girls.
Oh yeah.
In a day and then resetting.
I'm definitely at the point where I see the same faces a lot, but it's nice because it was like those ones that were like.
What's really sad is I haven't seen this pond yet.
Left swipe, I guess. Then they come back through again, and I'm like, you know what? You get a right swipe now. Let's see if this works out.
So I told you about this briefly. I saw a Vice article, which I don't really care for Vice very much.
Me neither.
But they were talking about Hinge and how they're one of the worst apps in selling your data.
Yeah.
In that article, I learned that Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, all the major dating apps
Are owned by.
are all owned by the same company.
Yeah.
Like Match Groups Corporation or something. I can't remember what it was exactly called, but they're all owned by the same company. So I'm like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Like, I'm done. That was kind of like the final nail in the coffin. I was already thinking about deleting them, and when I found that out, I was like, done. I don't. It's it's like finding out that Pepsi owns KFC and Taco Bell and A&W, and that's why they're always in the same building. It's just like, now my tacos are being made next to chicken.
So anyway, green flags. Jesus Christ.
Green flags. Bartenders and teachers.
Can we tell women how they should be?
They're not going to listen.
If a girl has like a healthy array of like hobbies and shit, is something that really gets me. Like if it's like, because you kind of got to be doing your own thing. I hate it whenever I get in a relationship and it's literally like, all right, now let's just do basically nothing together other than be spending time together.
And a quick interjection again. That's another reason why I deleted them, because I don't feel like I was doing my own thing. I feel like I was searching out another relationship for that to be my thing.
Yeah.
Another therapy session. So that's why I was like, I need to go find myself.
You need to go find your things.
I need to go find my things and
Yeah.
do it. And this is one of my things. Podcasting.
Hey.
Yeah, I find it fun. It's therapy.
Yeah, it's nice. I like spending time with you.
That's not... Okay.
You could just...
I could have just went with it.
Yeah, you could have been like, oh yeah, we're two best buds spending time together. It's nice. But no, you had to go make it fucking weird.
I mean, you made it weird by making it all about you.
Learn to take a compliment, you cunt.
Ooh. Dropping the C-bomb.
So
I want a girl... That's a green flag. A girl who says cunt.
A green flag. Oh, yeah.
God, that is...
Oh, my God, that's such a dirty word.
Shut up, you cunt.
Yeah, so's your cunt.
Go wash
your
cunt.
cunt is fucking dirty, you skate.
You're a cunt, you're a cunt, you're a fucking cunt.
Oh, my God, no.
We like get dangerously close to something there, Taryn? Bo Burnham fans will get that.
Yeah.
Which, if you're a Bo Burnham fan, you're a good person.
Yeah. If you're a Bo Burnham fan, you're a friend of us.
If you're Bo Burnham, you're a great person.
Yeah, that's true too. So I forget what I was gonna say because you keep interjecting.
Green flags.
Green flags.
We were talking about healthy hobbies.
Yeah, so like you just kind of gotta be doing your own shit from time to time, because I hate it when it's like also we have to be around each other all the time.
I do have to say the last couple girls that you've dated have been that way. They don't seem to have hobbies. They seem to always want to be on that dick.
And that's why Em was so awesome. She had her own shit going on. So even though we were spending a lot of time together, we were always like she was doing something, or we were like, yeah, we watched a lot of Netflix and Crunchyroll and stuff and hung out, cuddled, fucked, etc.
I don't like the way you stare at me when you say that.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
You just wanted to brag.
Yeah.
You're a very braggadocious person. Don't touch me, you fucking creep.
But yeah, like, no, so she, like, was into her own shit.
Why do you want to touch me every episode?
It's fun.
It's not.
You're so nice to touch.
Okay, anyways,
let me touch your fish.
Okay, that's funny.
What's some of your green flags?
Well, bartender, teacher.
Yes. Dude, why bartender? I would never want to date a bartender.
Oh, God.
Because they can make you drinks in the house? Like what?
Honestly, when have you ever seen me make a drink?
Yeah, I know,
I
right?
can pour whiskey into a glass and I can
Dude,
drink a beer.
I swear I'm going to get into drink making just so I can make you drinks.
That's fair. You don't drink, so that's even better.
Exactly.
So I know you won't be skimping out. You're like, is this enough whiskey? Do you want a little more? Yeah.
Is this enough whiskey? It's getting pretty full.
I don't know what it is about bartenders. They're personable people. I think it's just because all the bartenders that I've ever talked to are obviously trying to get tips out of me. So they've been really nice. So I just have this nice feeling with bartenders. You know? I've been seduced by bartenders.
See, one of the biggest reasons I wouldn't want to date a bartender, and this is going to sound wrong, but hear me out. It's like they are people who can like really dig through your bullshit.
Wait, is this a reason why or you wouldn't?
Why not? Like, look at AOC, for example, my favorite congresswoman in the world.
Which I feel like when she first came in, I didn't like her very much. I don't know if you felt the same way.
I feel like I liked her, but there was a lot of slander news against her that made it seem like she was a lot different than what she is.
Now I fucking love that
Yeah.
chick. She's awesome. You should come on the podcast to defend yourself because we love you so fucking much.
Yeah. You would get your own microphone.
Oh, yeah, we never thought about that. We've been telling these people to come. You have to bring your own microphone.
Well, no, but we have a new microphone. We have a new addition to the podcast coming this Wednesday.
This thing.
Yay.
Another one. This microphone. My microphone. Because Taryn's karaoke microphone.
My karaoke microphone.
I'm sorry. I know that it's a high quality microphone, but it just looks like a karaoke microphone.
Hey, this is the live microphone that the Devil Wears Prada uses, and that's why I bought it.
And they got a movie named after them, so that's pretty cool.
The movie did come second, yes.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I was right on that. I was making a joke.
I mean, like, they're both named after the book, but yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. Like that's why she does so one of the reasons, not the only reason she does well in Congress. She's also just an incredibly educated woman, but she worked as a bartender and as a waitress, so like she could see through guys' bullshit like super well.
Yeah.
And she knows how to call guys out on their bullshit super well in addition to that. And I feel like in dating, that's too much power on one side. It needs to be like equal, because I feel it'd be like dating a lawyer almost. Like just like that whole John Mulaney bit of
his parents being lawyers.
Yeah, and he's like, "Did you brush your teeth?" And I didn't. And I said yes. So we agreed that you say you brushed your teeth, because this toothbrush is dry. It's like, I don't want to be interrogated, okay? Like,
but I feel like it's not like that. Like,
yeah, but no,
I feel like it's they call you out on your bullshit when you're like, hey man, you're not thinking about that correctly. Like you're going about it wrong. And because the few bartenders that I've talked to, there was one fucking time when I was stuck in a bar in Iowa, which that is a story for another time.
Yeah.
Where the fucking bartender fucking, like, helped me feel better about, like...
Yeah. Your situation.
My situation. I was in a fucked up situation, stuck in the middle of nowhere, Iowa, and fucking, she fucking helped me.
Fuck
cunt. Ah, Tourette's. Ah!
We are not discriminative of people with disabilities.
I'm sorry. It's just that fucking.
Don't make excuses. You hate people with mental disabilities. That's okay.
Oh my god! No, the chick with Tourette's, the Australian chick with Tourette's that cooks, that makes the baking videos.
No idea. I can only think of Anita, I think her name is. She's a streamer with Tourette's.
No, this chick's Australian. She makes YouTube videos. She's fucking hilarious. I love her.
Anyway, bartenders.
Yeah, bartenders. Why do we get so off topic?
Why do you get so off topic?
Yeah,
I'm like trying to laser in on these topics, and you're just like, one time this chick with Tourette's.
Today's off topic is brought to you by His Delicious Hazy India Pale Ale by
bartenders.
Reuben's Brews.
What I mean, like, kind of like poke their way in and see through the bullshit is like, in my conscience, I know I'm like doing the right thing. I'm not like cheating. I'm not doing things that are nefarious and stuff. But if they think I am, even if they're wrong about like what the outcome is, they'll like try and like pull together details to show that they're right. And like, like, well, what were you out doing? And it'll just be like, oh, I was just like, hanging out with some buds and stuff. And it's just like I just feel like they'll just like find little details to like, like that, like I wouldn't even consider a problem, and just like kind of like start an argument. Not saying that women are all argumentative. I'm just saying, like, I feel like they would just see things in such a way where they would just, like, call me out on it. And I would just be like, okay, yes, that happened, but I wasn't cheating on you. What the fuck is going on right now? Because I've had situations like that.
Yeah, I know. Valhalla.
Valerie.
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
Yeah, I'll drag her name through the mud. That single bitch.
Yeah, we won't talk about that because we talked about that last episode.
I'm just saying, I don't know why you want to date. I don't know why you want to date a bartender. This
is the part of the podcast where I find it hard to focus on what you're saying because I'm so drunk.
All right, so you just want to date them because they've been nice to you in the past.
I just have this like nice like attachment to bartenders, even guy bartenders. If I was gonna fuck a guy, I'd probably be a guy bartender.
No, I feel like guy bartenders are some of the worst human beings on the planet.
Depends on the guy.
They flirt with your girlfriend and then act like you're the problem if you get mad at them.
Well, I mean, you're an asshole if you do that, and I have not had that happen to me.
Yeah, that's what guy bartenders do.
I've not had that happen to me, though.
Have you ever walked into a bar with an 8 on your arm?
What?
With an 8.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It's happened to me a lot.
Which makes me feel bad because I've gone to a lot of bars.
Well, no, you were in a committed relationship, not
I went to a lot of bars with girls before that, Taryn.
Okay.
I always loved it when the bartender was a girl and she flirted with me. That was always great.
Just making me feel special.
Oh, yeah.
Your girl's steaming off to the side, just like, fuck this cunt.
Yeah, pretty much. Women jealousy is way hotter than man jealousy.
Oh, yeah. Man jealousy is just rage.
Yeah. It's just pure, unadulterated rage.
So, we could close on this next thing I want to talk about.
Oh, God. Are we done talking about dating apps?
We haven't talked about dating apps in a while. We've just been talking about your obsession with bartenders.
Well, and then the green flags.
Yeah.
What's a green flag for you, just to end this topic?
A green flag for me. I don't know. I'm kind of being put on the spot.
You said healthy healthy habits. My thing was like bartender teacher, but you were trying to ask me something else.
Being able to fucking take care of yourself. I don't know when it became so cool to be unable to like cook or do anything.
Oh yeah, I can't cook, so I hope you can. What is that?
Yeah, it's like, oh, I burned boxed mac and cheese. Like, good for you for being an inadequate adult. Like,
and that's
what the fuck
something
do you want me to say?
That's something in the last couple of weeks. Like, I've always been able to cook for myself. I lived by myself for almost 2 years. Like,
yeah.
I can cook enough to feed myself and keep myself happy.
Yeah.
But within the last like month or two, you are the chef of the house, that's for sure. But we've gone and just like, diced up onions and green onions and
it's
cilantro.
Like keep stuff ready to go in the fridge.
Keep stuff ready to go.
Make meals.
That just makes the shitty meals that you can make better. Mm-hmm. And that's all that you need to do. It's not like it's that fucking hard.
Yeah.
You have a knife? Cool. You have a cutting board? Cool. Like, you have some fucking containers? There you go. That's all you fucking need. That's all people have most of the time. So, like, it's not that fucking hard. And when girls say they, like, I can't cook, so I hope you can. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Like,
and
everyone can cook. You just choose not to.
A big thing about it is this definitely gets into a very leftist mindset, but I've been trying to do it with meat more because I want to cut down my meat intake a decent amount, because like I'm eating like about a pound of some sort of meat a day.
Ooh,
that's a lot. And
how much does a chicken weigh?
Oh, like 3 pounds.
Okay, so you're eating a third of a chicken a day.
Yeah, but like I'm eating like just like the breast or something, so it's like.
So next time you go to a farm, I I want you to look at a chicken and be like, "You're 3
Nice
days worth of
titties.
meals." Or that too. You want to titty fuck the chicken or something?
Yeah, I do. But no, or I'll eat beef or pork or fish.
You want to titty fuck the cow?
But like, just like kind of having like respect for what you're cooking. Like whether it's meat in particular, vegetables. Like if you just have like this level of respect for what you're cooking, your meal will turn out so much better.
So you want to hunt?
No, I'm not a fucking loser.
Okay.
Oh, no, like, just, did eating elk make you feel different?
Not elk.
Shut up, fucking Joe.
Okay.
But no.
Not everything is about Joe Rogan where he wants
the End of the World podcast when he asked Bill, did eating the elk make you feel any different? And Bill's just like, shut up. No, it didn't make me feel different, you dope.
I've never gone hunting. You have, right?
Yeah, I've probably been on around like 12 hunts now.
Jesus.
No, more than that even. Because I've gone like multiple times in a year.
Okay.
So I'm probably like 16, 17 hunts total.
Okay. That's a lot.
I've killed an animal, Trevor. I've killed multiple.
I haven't.
I have murdered in cold blood. I'm warm-blooded, but...
But everything that I've heard from hunters, because I've actually, like, Steve Ranella, I love that fucking guy. He's like a smart guy, hunts very responsibly as well. He's a super smart guy. You know, he's talks about how just like, you know, when you kill something, you appreciate that meal when you're eating it that much more.
Oh,
which I think is the way to do it.
I'm not talking about appreciating the meal, like as you eat it. I mean appreciating it as you cook it. Show respect and cook it the best that you can. Like, this is a dead animal, or now a dead plant, or grain that someone worked hard for to harvest in a field, or a vegetable. Like, there was work that went into this food to sit in front of me. I worked hard so that I could afford to buy this food. I'm going to show this food respect and do the best that I can with it.
Okay, so here's how I can relate to that. So when I was a kid, my parents split up when I was 11 months old. So I lived with my mom mainly, and I'd go visit my dad. My dad was a Jehovah's Witness.
You.
And we would pray before every meal.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly dinner. Breakfast and shit doesn't matter. But before dinner, we would always pray, and we'd always say, you know, Dear Jehovah, because that's his name. That is his name. Watch Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. That's his fucking name.
Wait, God?
Yeah, God's name is Jehovah.
It's Yahweh.
That's the Hebrew. The English version is Jehovah.
Yeah, but Yahweh came first, so...
Yes, but it's translated.
No, like, that is his literal name. Like, Taryn is my name in Spanish, too. It doesn't matter where I go. My name is still Taryn. His name is Yahweh. Go on.
I will fight you on this, because I know for a fact.
Yeah, according to your cult religion. Go on.
No, it was removed by the Catholics from the Bible as well. Like, the King James Version, I think,
Doesn't call him Yahweh.
Doesn't call him Yahweh, it calls him Jehovah. The King James Version of the Bible, I'm fairly certain, calls him Jehovah. I know there's a version of the Bible that calls him Jehovah. That is his name.
His name is Yahweh.
Because if you watch Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade,
that is not...
Dude, that's a non-Jehovah's Witness movie calling him Jehovah.
And it was probably directed by Jews.
More than likely, yeah.
Jews run Hollywood.
It was directed by Steven Spielberg, so you're not wrong. You're not wrong, you racist motherfucker.
I'm just saying the original name of God is Yahweh.
Yes, that's the Hebrew version.
But, like, if you go to Europe, they're not going to call you something other than
What would they
Trevor.
call you if your name is Peter in Mexico? What would they call you? They'd call you Pedro.
No, if you just walk up to someone, oh yeah, Peter, nice to meet you. Ah, Peter.
Okay,
that's it.
I'm going to fight you on this. Sorry, I had to do that. He's an asshole. Where was I going with this? So we would pray, and we would thank Jehovah for this meal.
Yeah.
And I feel like what you're doing is you're thanking the farmer, the hunter, or the whoever got it. And I think that's the right thing to do, because let's be honest, God's not real.
Yeah. If he is real, he's a sociopath.
If he's real, he's an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry.
Unless
Chuck, go fuck yourself.
Unless
only if
the multiverse is true, Or if I think there's other planets with life. There would have to be a lot of shit going on across all of reality for God to be busy enough to let the Holocaust happen. Like, that dude would have to be swamped with work.
Well, you gotta imagine if the universe is ever expanding, there's probably like at least 64 different planets out there with Hitlers on them right now. I mean, just statistically, What are the odds? I can pull that number right out my ass.
But the main reason I don't think religion is real or God is real or like any of the beliefs are real is why the fuck would an omnipotent being just not make it so you're born with belief in him? Why would, like, yeah, there's the whole freedom of choice, but why? Why would you allow people to think something other than belief in you is correct? Like, I worked hard creating everything. Fucking appreciate me. Fuck you. Like, why wouldn't you just be born with God in your head?
Honestly, though, because of my growing up, I've kind of tried to make my own. And the most, like, realistic thing that I can find that I feel like, that honestly I feel like is accurate, and this is going to sound really stupid, is Supernatural, the show. Like, yeah, I get it. A lot of that isn't real, but I think the overall, like, you know, like, kind of like
the mythos of the show.
The mythos of the show, I feel like is accurate.
Yeah.
Is like, you know, God is out there. He's kind of just doing his own thing, living life. You know, he's created everything. He's got multiple universes that he's trying to take care of. This is the one where we have free will. And, he's kind of just
we're in the free
happens.
will universe?
Yeah, I think we're in the free will universe, and he kind of, you know, just... And honestly, this is just to make myself feel better. I don't actually, like, believe it. Like, if you put a fucking gun to my head, I'd say I don't know what I believe.
Yeah.
I like to... What makes me feel better is that when I die, it's like hitting the restart button on a video game.
Yeah.
Like, that's what makes me feel better. Like, I know some people are like, I'm going to go to heaven when I die.
I think it's just lights out, done, nothing.
But that's sad.
But...
that makes me... Mine's like, I'm going to go out and I'm going to do my shit because even if I do die, I can restart and do it over again.
Do you know what my argument is for lights out, nothing? And they're like, well, there has to be something. Like, how could you just stop existing? Well, what was going on before you were born?
The world?
No, just in your head.
Oh, yeah,
in your mind. Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's going to be that, but after.
What if we're all the same person, just living it through different eyes?
I've seen that one before.
Yeah.
It's like a Tumblr post, I think.
That means that in another life, I'm you.
I'm sorry. Enjoy the chronic masturbation problem.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But anyway, well, what the fuck was I going to talk about before we started
we were talking
appreciating
about
the food.
Appreciating food.
Yeah. But there was something else I wanted to talk about before that too, but that's gone.
Yeah, that's gone. This is a surprisingly off-topic podcast.
But yeah, so, just, like, I don't know, like, I've been doing that more lately because so many times I've just, like, just cook it, just do whatever with the chicken, do whatever with the rice, just throw together something that I'm not even going to enjoy that much. I'm just eating for substance. It's like, just take that extra, like, 5 minutes to give a damn. Am I going to, like, forget? Am I actually going to lose 5 minutes? No, I spend so much time just dicking around on my fucking phone. And, like, just doing basically nothing with my time.
And, depending on how you cook that...
Yeah.
Could determine how the next few hours you're going to feel like.
Yeah.
If you take the time and do it right, you know, make it taste good, that's going to not only, like, you know...
It's going to sit with me.
It's going to also be a mental thing, too. Like, I had a good meal, I did good. Yeah. But then if you cook it wrong,
it's kind of like
it can make you sick, and then if you're like, oh, that tasted bad, now I'm going to eat something else.
Also, I feel like whenever I'm cooking right, I definitely also, in turn, keep the kitchen clean.
Yeah.
Because I'm like...
You care.
It's just like this well-being thing. Like, it's a state of, like, mental well-being. And it's nice.
Yeah. No, like when you're feeling it, you're like cooking, I'm doing things right. I'm going to wash this pan, put it in the dishwasher, get it ready.
Yeah.
While the things are cooking, you're always moving, it's a vibe, which I hate people who say that.
But it is.
It is.
Like,
it's a wavelength. Let's say that instead of vibe.
it's a wavelength.
It's a wavelength, man.
Yeah.
It's got to be a frequency that you got to be on. So,
what wavelength are you on?
what do you think we'll call this episode? I think we should call it Let's Be Honest, because I said that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, let's just make the episode all about whatever makes you happy.
Well, let's be honest, it kind of is. I'm the showrunner.
The showrunner. I'm the editor.
I'm the Jean Favreau.
I mean, like, yeah, it's your camera, but it's my microphones, my cords, my lights, my computer. I mean, how much of this is me? It's my comedy.
I'm the talent. Your comedy?
Yeah.
It's our comedy. We're one of those horrible duos.
The best thing is, this is neither of our couch.
It's not. It's my ex's. She left it. I didn't tell her about it. I don't think she cared. She wasn't going to take it.
I don't think she wanted it. We should have made her take it.
No,
it would have been funny because they would have had to deal with it.
No, this has reclines.
Yeah, but it would have been funny to make them have to deal with it.
I want to put this upstairs.
Oh, God.
I don't either. It's actually, but I like it, though.
Yeah, it's a nice,
perfect down here.
It's a comfortable couch, but it's definitely an ugly couch.
Oh, yeah, it's brown. Who wants a brown couch?
Yeah. And then people who, put,
pillows?
No, not pillows. Sheets over the couch.
Plastic?
No, I mean, bed sheets and stuff, because it's, an ugly couch with, stains on it or something.
Yeah.
And they just put, a black sheet over it. It's that's the tackiest shit in the world.
Did we not do that with one of our couches on our previous podcast? We did.
We did it behind.
No, we did it over it.
Did we?
Yeah, we used the green screen behind and then one of the whiter black ones over it. I think we used the black one.
I don't think so.
Or we used one of my sheets for my bed over it. Because I remember having sheets on it. It was a gross couch. Don't ever check out the Unpopular Podcast. Don't ever Google that.
Well, dude, we don't even have video of it.
No, we do. It's on Twitch.
Oh, yeah. We should delete that shit.
Yeah, we should. I remember there was one time where these people were fucking, going in the chat while we were screaming about World War II. And I was like, fuck you guys. I know World War II better than you.
Back when you were drunk just for the sake of it, there wasn't even a purpose.
Yeah, now there is a purpose.
Yeah.
So I think that was a good podcast.
Yeah, I think that's about where we wrap it up. Where we at?
Surprisingly sober. We got a couple minutes left, but I got to pee really bad. So this has been the Surprisingly Sober Podcast. Check us out on the Surprisingly Music Podcast, where this week we'll be checking out the Black Keys album "Thick Freakness." I don't think you've listened to it yet.
I've listened to it a few times.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Okay. This has been Surprisingly Sober.
Yeah.
We're gonna be blowing this shit up. I don't know.
We already made the joke. We can't say it again.
Yeah, we can't say it again. So that was the
Yep.
beginning of the podcast. We are r/signing off.